Hey guys, welcome to the second video on the Night Spark channel, the sub-channel to Stencil K. This is not a fanfiction reading, it's actually a novel reading, a novel that I'm actually writing myself. So I hope you guys are enjoying enough to stick around for the second chapter that will be coming out soon. And with all that said, enjoy. Chapter 1. Confusion. Wake up. I woke to a blinding ray of sunlight on my face. My hand moved to cover my eyes. A sharp pain shot through my arm. I tried to sit up to investigate what had happened to my arm when a voice rang through my head. Hello, Test. I am your mentor. However, since I am a voice in your head, I am simply your voice, so address me as so. That wasn't going to happen. I'll call her Vinny. The voice sounded as if it came from a middle-aged woman. I looked around the large room I was in. I was laying on my back on a rug in the center of the room. Two of the four walls were completely made of windows. To my left was a bed with green blankets and yellow pillows. The walls that weren't windows were painted with a pale brown. There was really nothing else in the room. That included other people. Weird. Where am I? My voice and head hurt. You're in a house, and you won't leave it until you have permission from me, the voice said in a matter-of-fact way. Now, let's go over some house rules. First, you don't leave this house without my say-so. Next, you will not contact the outside world without my say-so. Next, when you have permission to go out into the outside world, you must be back in this house by 10:30. No later. We will talk more soon. Now, go explore the house. I had a sudden urge to go and look around. Weird, I thought. I sat up. It felt like I had been hit by a truck. Even though pain coursed through my body, I still felt the need to go explore the house. It was very strange, unreasonably following directions. Still, I stood, wobbling for a second before using a wall for support. The wall I was leaning on was made from windows. Judging by the height, the room I occupied seemed to be on the third floor of the building. After figuring out this house probably had a lot of stairs, I moved on to looking at the view the window provided. I looked at the forest of evergreens. I guessed it was winter, seeing that the trees were covered in a thick white blanket of snow. After gazing at the winter scene for a few more moments, I started to shuffle towards the door of the room, still leaning on the wall for support. Once I reached the door, I stepped in the hallway. Two other doors occupied the space, apart from the door I had just left. I shuffled to the first one and opened it. I poked my head into the space and saw that it seemed to be a gaming room. A large TV was set up on one side of the room. Multiple gaming consoles surrounded it, along with the various different types of controllers and remotes. On the other side of the room, there were multiple seating options: couches, beanbag chairs, sitting pillows, etc. I decided I'd go back to that room after I'd seen the rest of the house. The last door in the hallway I found was a bathroom. As I stepped into the bathroom, I looked around. What occupied the room was normal: a toilet, a tub, a counter with a mirror. The toilet had its own room, with cabinets filled with extra rolls of toilet paper. The clawfoot tub had a green-blue curtain in front of it. The counter was black marble with a backsplash that matched the color of the tub curtain. Atop the counter was an assortment of soaps, towels, lotions, and shampoos. My line of sight traveled upwards to the oval-shaped mirror. My eyes lingered on my reflection. I had long, auburn-colored hair that reached my lower back. My hair had random streaks of red, black, and yellow that was tied back in a loose ponytail with a thin, green ribbon. I had skinny jeans with patches on the knees that had been paired with a light green, baggy sweater hoodie that had a creeper face on the front. I wasn't wearing shoes, only socks, with toes, heels, and rims that were neon green, while the rest were white. Then there were my eyes. My eye color was red. My retinas were rimmed with black. Looking at myself, my mouth broke into a slight part, showing teeth. I gasped at the sight. My canines were longer than usual, so long they could be considered fangs.